Hello everyone, and in this video we are going to talk about how we can use the networking commands on Kali Linux. Networking commands means how you can check your IP address, how you can change manually your IP address, then how can you confirm the internet connectivity, and if you face any problem, then how can you change it. So all these things we will be learning in this video. So let's start. And first of all, I'll go to the settings of VirtualBox by clicking on the devices and then network and then network settings. So I already discussed this point that your adapter should be bridged if you want your devices to communicate with the Kali. If you want your local devices that are present in the same network to communicate with the Kali, make sure your adapter is attached to bridged, not NAT, because NAT will create a specific private network inside this VirtualBox environment. Over here, your machines, your physical machines like your laptop and other devices will not be able to communicate with your machine like Kali. So make sure we run it on bridge and OK. Now, if you open our terminal and you want to check your IP address, you can do that by running the ifconfig command, which we have already seen earlier while using SSH protocol. If I hit enter, you will find you have an Ethernet 0 interface where the IP address is running something like this 192.168.1.90. So this is the IP address of my machine. This is the net mask, which is also known as subnet mask, and this can also be written as /24. And over here you have your broadcast IP address, which is the last IP of the network. This is the MAC address of your device. Okay, and this is the IPv6 link local address that is assigned to this interface known as Ethernet 0. So if you're running your Kali on a virtual machine, then you will find this Ethernet 0 interface. This is loopback interface, which is the loopback IP 127.0.0.1, which means your own IP. Every machine has this IP as their own loopback IP. So that is it. And now let's say I want to confirm that my network is working or not. So I can simply use the ping command, which is very popular in confirming that my network is working or not. And I can try to ping google.com. And if I hit enter, and let's wait for it to see if it can communicate with Google or not. As you can see that it has identified the IP address on which Google is running, and now continuously it's trying to provide you the response. So if you are getting responses like these, it means that your network is currently working fine and there is no problem with it. But let's say if you are getting some problem or you're not getting the request timed out or something, then it means that your internet is not working. You can stop this process by pressing Ctrl+C. Now, sometimes what happens is your DNS service is not working. So in that situation, you will not be able to ping any domain name, but you can try to ping any IP address like 8.8.8.8, which is a DNS server from Google. And if you are able to ping it, it means that everything is fine and your DNS server is not working. So you can try to troubleshoot the DNS server in the network. Again, I'll press Ctrl+C to stop this process. So if you are able to ping these things, then it is good. But if not, then you can just come here and your wired connection 1 will be enabled. You can just click on disconnect and wait for a few seconds. And after waiting for a few seconds, you can go back and click on wired connection 1. So it will restart your network manager and it will restart the Ethernet 0 interface. And in this situation, you will again find the IP address and you will again be able to ping any IP or domain. If you want to do it using commands, then you can use a very popular command, which is nmcli networking off. So if you run this command, it means that your networking interface has been disabled. Make sure you run this command using sudo or root user. Now, if you want to, after waiting for a few seconds, you can enable it by using the on command. So finally, you can type nmcli networking on using the root user, and then you will find that your network interface has been again enabled. And if you now go back and check the IP address, you will find the IP, or you can just try to ping any IP or domain. Again, you will find your error has been resolved. Another thing is, if you want to change your IP manually, you can just right click and choose edit connections. You can just double click on wired connection, go to IPv4 settings, select manual over here and provide an IP over here. So you can provide any unusable IP in your network. Let's say I'm providing 253 with the net mask as 255.255.255.0, which means /24, and with the default gateway, which is there in my network as my router's IP. So you can do this. You can set your DNS server also like 8.8.8.8, which is again a very popular DNS server, and click on save. So now your again network manager will refresh and will provide you the new IP address. Again, if you check by typing ifconfig, I have the previous IP, but I have to refresh the interface. So let me just refresh it using the off command. And then after a few seconds, I can run the on command and it will try to refresh the adapter. And now if I run the ifconfig, you can still see that I got the new IP over here, which I provided manually. Again, I can try to ping that whether this IP is working or not. You can see that it's able to work. So this is how you perform some network troubleshooting and network skills you need to know for Linux, because you will face a lot of network problems in future, and you should know how to resolve them in a better way, in a pro-like way. So make sure you know all these commands before jumping into the ethical hacking or penetration testing modules. So I hope that all these things are clear to you, and that is all for this video.
If you want to join the live practical focus training on Kali Linux, then you can contact us on the number shown on the screen.